Gavin Newsom's effort to add an amendment on gun control to the U.S. Constitution is getting some pushback.
The governor wants to add limits for buying guns, including mandatory waiting periods and background checks. But for some critics out there, that's not the issue. It's the process itself. And KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala explains.
Critics are sounding the alarm on the possibility of a constitutional convention if Governor Gavin Newsom gets his way. Newsom's push to add a gun control amendment to the U.S. Constitution will require the convention and support for it from 33 other states.
We're off to the races. We're off to trying to encourage, citizens of each state really to try to have their representatives act on gun violence by creating similar resolutions in their own home states.
But if the convention is called, critics say it's not guaranteed it would be limited to just gun control. A federal constitutional convention has never happened in modern history. The one and only was in 1787.
It could open up the entire United States Constitution to revision through additional amendments that could do all kinds of things, whether it's a right to privacy or firearms regulation or anything else imaginable.
This concerns groups like democracy advocate group Common Cause because a convention lacks clear legal guardrails or historical norms. In a statement, a spokesperson said, by calling a constitutional convention, Governor Newsom would invite wealthy special interests to open the hood of the U.S. Constitution and tinker with our rights and liberties without a single rule. NBC political director Chuck Todd weighing in.
What it takes to amend a constitution is such a tough process that if you can get through it, so what if it's a liberal or a conservative? It gets through the process, it's going to at some point have more than 50% support.
Meanwhile, because it's too late in the year to technically hear new proposals, lawmakers in the state Senate quietly flexed their own rules this week to move forward with their calls for the convention, which frustrated Republicans.
At the risk of sounding like a broken record, I'm going to sound like a broken record. I must object to what contributes to the ongoing lack of transparency.
So since the rules have been flexed, there will be a special hearing in the Senate Public Safety Committee to have its first vote on this measure. It still has several steps before it can be fully approved, but lawmakers are expected to do so by September 14th. Reporting at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.